What is up, Flav City family? It is Bobby and Art back at ALDI. Today is the third installment of ALDI Week. We have got you covered the last 7 days with everything ALDI. We did the food stamp challenge video with recipes and really tasty budget options. We did the huge summertime haul covering pretty much everything from head to toe, but we left a few out of that haul because I want to show you about 10 items you have to buy at ALDI right now that are specific to the summer. I'm talking about ice cream. I'm talking about hot dogs, beef, condiments, really cool stuff. There's some cool finds here that I know you guys are gonna love. But before we do that, take a second and click that little red subscribe button because we want you to join the Flav City family. Every single week, we have 3 awesome videos now. We do 2 videos on the weekend. Usually those videos are at the grocery store telling you what to buy, what to avoid, and why. And then during the week, we have a fun live stream where we make a video from start to finish. So push that little bell icon right below the video because you don't want to miss these live streams. We're making awesome recipes, hanging out with the community, and having a good old time. All right, let's start off this video with my all-time favorite item here at ALDI. It's the beef, but it's not just any ground beef. It's 100% organic, grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef. It's kind of hard to find grass-fed, grass-finished beef. It's even harder to find organic. When you find the two, for $5.29 per pound, that is outrageous. I've never seen a lower price except at Costco. They have the frozen burger patties already, but on fresh, I've never seen a lower price. You can use this to make low-carb smash burgers. We did that a few months ago with cloud bread buns. I'll put the recipe down below. This is fantastic. So I love this. It's 85-15, meaning 85% beef, 15% fat. I wish it was 80-20, but that's still good to go. I just caught this out of the corner of my eye. We're gonna fire up the grill. Why not put a rack of lamb for, look at this, Art, $9.99 a pound? And how do we know if it's good quality lamb? Well, we read the labels and we say, look, where is it from? Product of Australia. I went to Australia earlier this year and toured the farms. The cool thing about Australia is that it's pretty much 100% grass-fed. It doesn't say it on the label here, and I'll try to find out, but usually all lamb from Australia is grass-fed, and it can be pricey if you get it at a normal butcher shop. $9.99 a pound. This is great, you guys. Pick up some of the lamb, pick up some of that beef. Party City, USA. Some other Aldis also have grass-fed beef steak cuts like ribeyes and strip and stew, like stew meat. I don't see it here, but if I have that at yours, get that too. But one of the most exciting products, and I only saw it because one of my Instagram Flav City fans showed me this, is right here in the case, organic, 100% grass-fed, uncured hot dogs. Why is this cool? Well, number one, it's hard to find grass-fed beef hot dogs. They should make this label way bigger. That's way too small. Uncured is great because they don't use the nitrates, but it's also organic. So once again, the cows are eating organic feed. It pains me. It pains me that when I read the label, there's one ingredient here that kind of bugs me out. They put natural flavorings at the end. So there's a little bit of natural flavoring here, which bugs me, but I'm gonna do something I normally don't do. I'm gonna say it's okay because $3.99, I normally see prices above $5, sometimes $6 for a pack of organic grass-fed beef hot dogs. This is way better than something like, these regular Franks here, right? These regular Franks are a combination of corn syrup, water, and beef with a bunch of filler. So all filler, no thriller. You really want to get the grass-fed beef. I think the fact that they have it here at this price is super cool. All right, check this out, you guys. We can't have a summertime barbie without chips and dip. This is super cool, right? We're talking organic tortilla chips for $1.89. We have blue corn, which is really cool. Not really much of a difference in terms of flavor or nutrition, but it's blue, so that's fun. We have a white corn organic, and we have multi-grain chips. All of the ingredients here are super clean. I love it. Plus, it's non-GMO organic. Really matters for corn because we don't want to be eating that Monsanto GMO corn. And this can get pricey when you buy it at other stores. For $1.89, these are great summertime scoops. Definitely get those. All right, we think summer, hot days, cold brew coffee, right? This is all the rage now. It's really refreshing. It's actually very easy to make, but if you want to buy it, this is a very popular brand. And I thought it'd be just coffee and water. Look at the ingredients, you guys. It's coffee, water, and natural flavorings. Why the heck are they putting natural flavorings in something if your coffee doesn't taste coffee-ish enough? there's a problem. You shouldn't have to be adding natural coffee flavors to this here. There's actually a better one over there. Let's go over here real quick, Art. Okay, it's this one, and it's actually the ALDI brand. So thumbs up for ALDI. We got, a brand new seasonal favorite here, organic cold brew coffee. Hey, what up, single origin? Look at the ingredients. That's what it should be, you guys. Water and Arabica coffee beans, right? Here's the deal. If you want to make cold brew coffee at home, literally take 1 cup of ground coffee, 8 parts water, put it in a pitcher, let it sit 24 hours, bada bing, bada boom, it's done. You really don't have to buy it. The fact that they're using natural flavorings, which we talked about last week too, they're not natural. They're taking chemicals and making it taste more coffee-ish. And adding it to here is deeply disturbing. This is cheaper-ish too, $4.99, so I'd much rather get that. Come over here for a second, Art. All right, let's get back to the grilling favorite stuff. Chicken sausages. I am super impressed by the Simply Nature organic ones because a lot of times you get chicken sausages. Number one, they're using low quality chicken. Number two, they're putting tons of filler in there. Look what we got here. Organic skinless chicken, organic peppers, organic seasonings, organic dried onions. These spinach and feta, same thing. Super clean ingredients. Why is it cool that it's organic? Do I really have to pay $4.89? I would. Organic chicken, right? They're treated better and they eat better feed. They don't have the GMO corn and soy in their diet. I think it's really important to have non-GMO feed. So that's great. But if you don't want to spend that kind of money, then right over here is Never Any. It's obviously cheaper, but it's not organic, but at least it never has any antibiotics, hormones, and it's a vegetarian diet, which actually I have a video all about chickens and chicken eggs. Watch that video when we're done. It's very important to stay a vegetarian diet because sometimes they eat poop and sewage. It's a really bad problem with like commercialized mass chicken farming. And the ingredients are really nice here, but read the ingredients because other ones here, like the mild Italian style, has natural flavoring, but this one, the spinach and feta, does not. So some great options to throw on the grill this summer right here. All right, we did a video the other week for an ice cream review, and very, very exciting ice cream here. I'm gonna get to in a second, but we go to the basic ice cream like this, right? We look at the ingredients. You want it to be real ingredients that don't have too much sugar, no filler, no nasty preservatives. The basic one here at ALDI has carrageenan, has natural flavoring, and has corn syrup. So I would pass on that. There is a better option right above it, the premium ice cream here. If we look at the ingredients for that, much better, right? We're talking about just a handful. Cream, milk, eggs, vanilla. This is what you want to get. It doesn't have any of those bad preservatives or emulsifiers. But if you're looking for a low carb, keto, low sugar option, I was blown away to find that they're making their own version of Halo Top ice cream here right now. Halo Top is way more expensive than this. It's about $5 for a pint. What's so cool about this, you guys? They're not using sugar for this. They're using monk fruit and erythritol. Score 1 for the low carb community. Plus, there's no nasty emulsifiers here. It also happens to be lower in fat because it's skim milk. But look at the carb count here. Let me get my mist off here. So the total carbs are 16. Fiber is 4, so that's 12 grams of carbs, minus sugar alcohols of 5. So we're talking about 7 grams of net carbs per serving. There's 3 servings in here. Only 21 net carbs in this entire thing here. Fat is only 6 grams. So I've heard amazing reviews about this from people on Instagram. The price is right. If you want a low carb, sugar-free alternative that is not expensive like Halo Top, ALDI is crushing it. They are just taking Halo Top head to head, and that is really cool. Now, another option for the summer that they're also taking on head to head is the Beyond Burger, right? We did a video all about the Beyond Burger a few weeks ago. Well, ALDI's like, yo, 2 can play at this game. They have their own version, plant-based meatless burger. It's not a veggie burger. We're going to talk about that in a minute. It's a meat substitute. My only issue is that the ingredients are not as good as the Beyond Burger because number one, they're using a lot of soy. There's soy crumbles here, there's soybean oil in here, and there's natural flavoring. So while I applaud ALDI at going head on head with the Beyond Burger, I can't support that one. All right, a popular request was veggie burgers, and we have some really interesting options here at Aldi. First of all, we have 3 options right in front of me here. We have the classic straight up veggie burger, we have the black bean chipotle, or we have the kale veggie burger. And there is a difference between these 3 because if we look at the straight up veggie burger, we look at the ingredients, and I pretty much like everything I see. I mean, we're talking about carrots, peas, whole oats, zucchini, edamame, string beans, veggie loaded city in here. But what kind of oil are they using? Canola oil. Is it non-GMO canola oil? It is not. Is it expeller pressed? It is not. And that is also true for the black bean burger. But I don't know why they do it, but in the kale veggie burger, look at the ingredients. It's expeller pressed canola oil, the much better canola oil because it's not highly processed and highly refined and doesn't have that chemical hexane to extract the oil. So this is best in class veggie burger here at Aldi. The gluten-free frozen pizza here, but there's way too many ingredients for me. I mean, look at the ingredients here. When you have a laundry list like that, and I can point to one ingredient immediately, palm oil in shortening flakes, so that's a no-no. All right, let's talk about condiments really quick. We did a whole video about summer condiments last week, so make sure to check that out after we're done. Super, super excited about the yellow mustard here, the Berman's Aldi, because we look at the ingredients. There is no natural flavoring. We talked about this last week. Almost every yellow mustard I saw at the grocery store, French's, Heinz, they all had natural flavoring, which is total bull. All right, so we look at the back, it's just vinegar, turmeric, mustard seeds. That's what you want to see. This is good stuff, right? Then we go to stuff that's maybe not so good. The tomato ketchup here, we look at the ingredients, high fructose corn syrup, natural flavorings, the same kind of stuff you see in Heinz, and there's a whopping 4 grams of sugar for 1 tablespoon. You're much better off making my sugar-free Flav City keto ketchup. I'll put that recipe down below. Even the organic one, it still has 3 grams of added sugar per. It is organic, but still, I would skip that one. And then once again, we talk about mayonnaise. This is the Aldi brand. Mayonnaise is tricky, you guys. The ingredients are the same as the ones we saw last week. It has natural flavorings, but more importantly, it has soybean oil here. This is GMO, highly processed soybean oil. They don't have good quality avocado oil mayonnaise here, so I'd skip that, and I have the avocado oil mayonnaise recipe I'll put down below too. And they have the barbecue sauce here. They have the one that y'all love, and they have their version of that. Careful with this stuff, you guys. We're talking about 2 tablespoon serving has 16 grams of sugar, 4 added teaspoons of sugar. Really, really high in sugar, so be careful. I got you covered once again. The Flav City Keto Barbecue Sauce that's sugar-free is down below. And then we talked about the salad dressings in the Aldi video last week. These aren't the best. I mean, this is decent. This has expeller pressed canola oil, but it has a lot of added sugar. Whereas this one right here, like the poppy seed dressing, has organic soybean oil, but it's not expeller pressed. So these dressings are a no-go. The one over there in the fridge case, it's the cold pressed apple. It has natural flavoring, but everything else, oh no, it has a canola oil, but everything else is really good. That's about as good as you get here at Aldi. Okay, let's talk about summer snacks really quick you can crush by the pool. Probably the best snack in this little end cap right here would be the green pea crisp because they're non-GMO. And we look at the ingredients, green pea flour, rice flour, expeller pressed veggie oil, love to see that, and sea salt. That's it. How many added grams of sugar? 0. That's the kind of snacks you want to give kids, right? Not the sugar-laden snacks. That's really bad stuff. I know kids love these like white cheddar puffs, but the first ingredient is organic cornmeal. Corn is not nearly as nutritious as pea, so I'd much rather get the pea flour. Let's stay away from the exotic vegetable blends down here because these down here, actually not too bad. Once again, they're using expeller pressed canola oil. No added sugar, so very, very cool. Sometimes you get surprised, right? You read the labels. Other times we see canola oil, then we see expeller pressed. Way to do it, man. Simply Nature, Aldi brand is crushing it, and the prices for these are fantastic. You can get some really good snacks for a great price for the family. I want you guys to be careful when it comes to flavored carbonated drinks this summer, or really anytime, right? Something like LaCroix. We always look at the ingredients for this. I mean, this flavor here is coconut, right? How do you naturally get coconut into water? Well, oh my God, they're pretty ballsy. They say carbonated water naturally essenced. Guess what that is, y'all? Let's say it on three. 1, 2, 3. It's natural flavors. They're just getting really fancy. Natural essence, because the cheaper one here would be the ALDI brand, and they just flat out say natural flavoring. So you don't want that because it's really chemicals making that coconut flavor there. The only carbonated water I've seen that doesn't have natural flavors is Spindrift. That is the best one. It is just fruit, and that's it. I would stay away from LaCroix because that is just chemicals. This, you guys, is super interesting. Check it out. Frozen avocado chunks, right? Maybe a good idea to have in the freezer during a hot summer day, or when we're having this avocado crisis right now where prices are through the roof. We did talk about this in our Costco summer haul a few weeks back. A few comments down below said that it wasn't the best texture. They didn't love it. I haven't tried it yet, but I just love the idea that these are peeled, chopped, ready to go. They only have a little bit of citric acid or ascorbic acid on there. The texture might be a little funky monkey because of the frozen, but hey, if you want to store these in the freezer to have on a quick salad or a quick side dish, it could be a good summer treat. All right, my friends, that is it. Art and I just rocked this 10 things you gotta buy at Aldi haul like a boss. These are some seriously cool things that are only available now during the summer. They're very limited, so I think you gotta run to Aldi, pick them up. But hey, maybe Art and I missed something. Maybe we just spent the last 4 hours here and we possibly missed one thing, but leave a comment down below if we did, because we wanna cover all the bases and I wanna know all the cool ingredients and brands out there. Subscribe. Sharing is caring. Art and I work super duper hard in these videos. We got 2 more videos going below us right now, but we will see you soon. Until then, hashtag keep on cooking, mad love, and